The Runaway Rice Cake by Ying Cheng Compostine, pictures by Tung Wai Chow. It all happened one Chinese New Year's Eve. The Chang family was preparing for the celebration. Mama Chang lit the incense as Papa Chang and their 3 sons, Ming, Kong, and Da, gathered around. Mama handed the incense to Ming, the eldest boy, and he offered it to the picture of the kitchen god. Da, the youngest, smeared honey on the kitchen god's lips, so he would say good things about the Changs to the Emperor of Heaven.
"Ask him for a big feast, Da. I'm so hungry," said Kong, the middle boy. "No," said Da. "You shouldn't ask for things from the Emperor of Heaven. He decides who will be rewarded."
Kong shrugged, then helped Papa light the picture so it would fly up to heaven. Next, it was time to make the Ninggong, the New Year's rice cake. Mama opened the flour jar. "We only have enough rice flour to make 1 Ninggong this year," she said sadly. Last fall's drought had made food scarce for the Chengs and their neighbors.
"Well, I'm sure it will be your sweetest one yet," said Da. "I can't wait."
The whole family pitched in to cook the rice cake. While it steamed, they took turns peeking to see if it was done.
"The smell makes me so hungry," said Kong. "I wish we could have a big feast before we eat the Ninggong." "Me too," agreed Ming.
"Ai, yo," exclaimed Papa. "We're all hungry, but this Ninggong is all we have." "Let's enjoy it," said Mama. "Perhaps it will bring us better luck for the new year." Finally, Mama took the rice cake out of the steamer.
"Can we cut it up now?"
Ming asked hungrily. "Yes," said Mama, but as she reached for the knife, something incredible happened. The rice cake came alive. It cried,
"Yo, I don't think so,"
and popped out of the pan. It rolled past the stunned Chang family, out of the kitchen, and out of their tiny home. The Changs ran outside shouting, "Stop, you Ninggao!" And it rolled past the chicks in the courtyard. They tried to peck at it, but the runaway rice cake was too fast. It cried,
"Yo, away chicks go!"
And it skidded by a pig. He tried to bite it, but the runaway rice cake was too fast. It cried,
"Yo, pigs too slow!"
It spun through the village market. A woman tried to grab it, but the runaway rice cake was too fast. It cried,
"Yo, away I go!"
It tumbled over the village docks. A fisherman tried to trip it, but the runaway rice cake was too fast. It cried,
"Yo, water down below!"
The Changs chased the Ninggao through the village, shouting all the way. It jumped past some lion dancers. They tried to stop on it, but the runaway rice cake was too fast. It cried,
"Yo, watch your toes!"
Ming tried to net the Ninggao. Kong tried to pin it with his chopsticks, but the runaway rice cake was too fast. It spun up a steep side street, crying,
"Yo, up I go!"
Then, whoa! The Ninggao collided with an old woman. Mama Chang quickly scooped the rice cake into her dish. Da held it down with his little hands. The Ninggao cried,
"Yo, let me go!"
Da said,
"Chase you so to let you go. No, no, no."
"Are you all right, Grandmother?" asked Mama Chang.
"Yo, I think so," said the old woman. "What happened? Something bumped into me."
"It was our Ninggao," said Da. "It jumped out of the pan and rolled out of the house."
"Yo, is that so?" said the old woman.
"Grandmother," asked Mama Chang, "is there anything we can do for you?"
"Oh, you're very kind. I'm not hurt. It's just that I haven't had much to eat for a couple of days."
"Then you should have some of our Ninggao," Da offered.
"But there is hardly enough for us," protested
Kong. Ming scowled at Da and poked him with an elbow. Mama looked at Papa and he nodded. "Let us do as Da says. We'll share the Ninggao." On hearing this, The rice cake stopped trying to escape. It said softly,
"Grandmother needs me so. To her I will go."
And then it slowly closed its eyes. The old woman trembled as Mama Chang put the dish in her lap. Da carefully let go of the rice cake. The woman took a tiny nibble.
"Oh, this is so wonderful. I haven't had niingao this good since my childhood."
She took a slightly bigger bite.
"It's so soft and sweet."
And then another, even bigger bite.
"The raisins are so plump."
A huge mouthful.
"The nuts are so crunchy."
And another.
"Oh, thank you for sharing with me."
And before long, the old woman had gobbled the whole cake. After the old woman finished, she stood up and handed the empty dish to Mama Chang. Realizing what she had done, she turned bright red and bowed her head.
"I am so sorry I ate all your niingao. It was so delicious I couldn't help myself. Thank you all."
Ming groaned. Kong moaned. You are very welcome," Papa Chang said, as she disappeared into the night.
"I hope she feels better now," said Da. "She may feel better, but what about me?" said Kong. "Now we will have nothing to eat," cried Ming.
"Let's go home," said Mama. "I'll cook some rice." But she knew perfectly well that the rice jar was nearly empty.
"I'm cold and hungry," said Ming.
Mama took off her jacket and put it on Ming.
"I'm tired and hungry," said Kong,
and Papa carried Kong on his back. And when they were close to home, Da said,
I smell something delicious."
The woman from the vegetable market was waiting outside their house.
"I heard what happened with your niingao. With the bad crops last year, we don't have much either. Here are baked beans."
"Oh, thank you," and the Changs bowed to her. Other people began to arrive.
"We all heard about what happened. Here are a few dumplings."
"I brought a fish to share," said the fisherman.
"And I brought some oranges," said another
neighbor. Come in," invited Papa. Everyone filed into the Chang's house and placed bowls and baskets on the table. Papa bowed to his neighbors. "Your generosity has touched our hearts. Please join us for the New Year's celebration." "Oh, no," said the fisherman. "We brought this food for your family. Please enjoy it." Papa and Mama gestured to the boys. "You children should eat first," said Mama. Ming looked at his tired, starving brothers and then at the small bowls on the table.
"Well, I'm not really that hungry. Kong and Da can have my share."
Kong looked at the skinny little Da and the generous neighbors.
"I'm not that hungry either. Da can have my share." "Thank you, brothers," said Da, "but I'm sure there's enough for—"
And when he lifted the cover off the bowl, something incredible happened. The bowls grew larger and filled itself with dumplings. Before everyone's eyes, more bowls and baskets appeared on the table, all overflowing with food. The three boys began to snatch up lids.
"Oh!"
yelled Ming.
"Niingao!" "Oh!" cried Kong. "Niingao and noodles!" "Oh!" cried Da. "Niingao and noodles and fish and chicken and vegetables and rice!"
Mama said,
"I have never seen so much food. Please, please, everybody eat!"
With whoops of joy, everyone dashed to the table. They ate and ate. They ate until they thought they were going to explode like firecrackers. But then they ate a little bit more. When Da was too full to take another bite, he turned to his mother.
"Do you think the old woman could have been sent by—"
Suddenly, they heard a bang, then a whole series of bangs. "It's coming from the courtyard," cried Papa, and everyone ran to the door. Outside, lion dancers leaped all about, firecrackers crackled and banged, cymbals crashed, drums boomed. Never had the Changs heard such a racket, never had they seen such a spectacle. The lion dancers brought a bundle to each of the 3 Chang boys. On top of each bundle was a red bag embossed with a gold dragon. Untied, each bundle was a new red silk outfit. It was the happiest New Year's Eve the Changs had ever celebrated. The end.